Secondary school was so fun until Ada met some group of girls who invited her for a party and she turned down their invitation. When they invited her the second time, she turned down their invitation and they got, a meeting and decided on what to do to Ada. But Ada did not give up. She stood her ground. She was not attending the meeting. Number one, she wasn't close to these girls. She didn't know them. And they're inviting her for a meeting. And the meeting didn't look normal. It looked like a meeting that will have some issues. So she didn't want to go. She was this child that her parents had told her she needed to make them proud. So all she wanted to do was to ensure that she made them proud. So these girls had tried and tried. They bought her gifts. She told them something that gifts does not mean someone loves you. Gifts is a way to lure someone to go into something they don't want to go into. So when she said that, those girls became so upset that she's being very, stubborn, that they're inviting her and she's not coming, and they are even her senior. So they went on and on complaining about her decision to not attend the event. So one day, they pretended as though it was a birthday party of one of her classmates. So they have brought in these gifts and shared in the class. What they didn't know was that Ada did not eat anything from that gift. So they tried as much as possible to make it, they poisoned the gift and shared it, but had informed every other person in the class not to eat the gift, but only Ada should eat the gift. So when they gave everybody, they hid it and they were watching her to see if she was going to eat the gift. But she just stood up and took it to the trash and trashed it and brought back the pack. So it looked as though she had eaten it. So they were waiting for Ada to start manifesting what the, spiritual mermaid in the ocean had given them the direction on what to do. What she told them will happen, they were expecting her to manifest. But she didn't manifest any of those things. Rather, they saw her even better and more beautiful. So they went back to the Queen of the Coast who is always giving them these powers. They explained everything to her, that they've tried everything. This girl is being stubborn. That they came, shared everything. She collected it and she acted as though she ate it. They believe she didn't eat it because if she had eaten it, something would have at least happened in her life. So the Queen of the Coast now began to tell them so many things. She told them that she asked them of her name again. They told her. She now started calling her name in the mirror and the girl never appeared. So she told them that there is a particular power that is going with that girl, that no matter what they try, they will not be able to harm her, that except they break that power. And the girls now began to think, what power could that be? So she now said that the girl believed in Jesus, that the girl believes so much in God and she cannot fall for all their wherever, that the best thing they can do is to ensure that she stop believing in God. She becomes wayward, she becomes ungodly, all those kind of things, start doing the things of the world, become carnal. By the time they do all those things, they will not be able to get her. But they couldn't still get her because this girl was so prayerful. She will pray because the parent had told her that prayer is the key. So she will pray, she will read her Bible. She was very focused and they tried everything to invite her to parties that people were going to be doing rubbish. She did not go. They did everything, bought her gifts, she didn't collect. They gave her a teddy bear, she didn't collect. They did everything just so that they can make her get initiated into this thing. She said no. Now she told one of her classmates that there was a story about a guy who collected something. She collected biscuits in a school and immediately ate that biscuit. One of his finger was missing. That because of that, the parent had warned her in her ear that she should not collect anything from a stranger. She should not, even when they are sharing birthday packs, she should not collect. So she's used to not collecting all those things. The coupled with the fact that she's very prayerful, so she knows she can understand someone's intention even if she doesn't want to. She just feel that this person is wicked, so she didn't take. So these girls now planned with a guy, some guys in school. These girls, by the way, they are in senior secondary while she was not yet in senior secondary. So they tried as much as possible to put her in problem. So one day they came to their class and said that everybody should get on their knees and that there's something that gone missing, and they said it was in that class, not knowing that they have gone to put the thing into the girl's bag. So, but she came into the class and saw that thing in her bag and removed it and dropped it in another desk close to where the teacher is sitting. So when they came, they started searching. The teacher came in and asked what was the problem. They said somebody in this class took something from them and they're looking for it. So when started looking for it, the teacher now asked them, what exactly are you people looking for? They now told the teacher. The teacher said, see it here now. It was on a desk close to the teacher's desk. So they got very disappointed. They tried everything. So now they went to plan with some other guys because they found that this one did not work. They planned with some guys to rape this girl. They did everything. They tried. So when they came, they started talking to her. She now told them that she was late from prep. Prep is like, for those who are boarders, each time you come back from school, they will sleep a little and go for prep. That's where they read, they do their assignment, they do all that thing. So it's called prep. So that she's late for prep. So they now told her that if she comes back, they want to see her. She was not like prep. When she comes back from prep, it's already be late for her to see anybody. And they know the school rules. You don't stay out with a boy discussing when it's late. So they now tried everything. They tried to set a trap for her. She did not fall. So one of the guys now started telling her that he liked her and all of that. She did not even give them a listening ear. So when they now tried to see if they could set a trap for her to even try to rape her, she was in her hostel reading. So she didn't have nothing. They couldn't even really get a hold of what to trap her with. They've tried everything. So they now came on the day of her exam. One of the guys walked into her class and dropped something that looked like expo, like a cheating material. So she looked at it and threw it away. So the teacher came and asked her, what was that? She said somebody threw this to her and she threw it away. So they came and asked her, are you sure you're not cheating? She said, no, she's not cheating. They did everything. They will come to her locker where she kept her provision. They will spoil her padlock and pick her provision. She will not still make trouble with them. So when the mother came for visiting, she now opened up and told the mother everything she was going through in that school, and told the mother that she has tried her best to stay away from trouble, and these people are still looking for her trouble. So she feels that the best thing is either she becomes a day student or they change her school. The parents are there pleading with her that becoming a day student in a school that is very far from home is going to put them under, stress. She now asked the mother, is it not better to be under stress for me to be safe and come back with my head high than for me to indulge in all these things? She now opened up, told the mother so many things. The mother now said no problem. She now went to see the head teacher. She went to see the head teacher. They called the proprietress of the school. They called the principal because the head teacher is in charge of the primary side, while the principal is in charge of the secondary. So they had a meeting with all the heads. They had a meeting. They now asked her to call all those students that were involved. She sat down and told them everything they've been doing to her. So when they asked those girls, the girls went now narrated everything I've told you in this video. They narrated everything they tried to do to her, all the many times they went to the Marine Kingdom to try to see if they can get powers to waylay this girl. They couldn't because she was holding on to a power that was more superior, and that was the power of Jesus. And this goes to show that as a parent, you should be deliberate in training your children. It's not just to tell your children you are a man. I tell your boys to cry whenever they are pained or they are under stress. Crying is a way of relieving pain, and God created it for a purpose. Don't tell your children you are a man up. Don't say that, because these things will help your child to grow and become balanced. When you tell them to always man up, they should not express anger, they should not express any feeling. It is not going to help them. As we celebrate International the Boy Child Day, let us speak to our boys more often and teach them how to behave, and tell them that bullying other people is not good. Tell them that calling people names is not good. Tell them that insulting other people's parents is not good. Teach your boys that they should keep their head high, and whenever they have any challenge, they should speak to you about it. Be open to your children so that they can tell you certain things. And when people try to explain things to them, You be the one to teach them sex education so that a stranger will not teach them the wrong way.